Hey guys, welcome back again from the Smoky Mountains at the Guys Lodge. We are ready to go out for the first day of riding, so day 2 of the vacation. I'm here from left to right with Pat, Josh, and Marcus from Ohio. Just kidding, they're actually from Wisconsin. I don't know why I had Ohio in my head. Pat told me Ohio on the phone. And we're going to show off these bikes before they're not going to be crashed at all, ever. So
thank you.
I'm going to let the guys show them off too, because I know you're all interested in what they got going on here. We'll start with Pat. How's it going, man?
Good, good.
So what do you got? This looks like a familiar bike.
2013 FJR with a new windscreen. Thanks, Brian.
I
appreciate that. I think we'll find out.
Yeah, he's going to be testing that out today for the first time, so we'll see if he likes it or not.
With mine, pretty much the only mods I've done with it is just these canyon cages. Help for tip over protection.
Have you tested them yet?
Huh?
Have you tested them yet?
Yes. They work.
Awesome.
So yes, FJR people do tip over occasionally. But
yeah, a little bit.
never on purpose. And a Corbin Smuggler.
Oh, I love that.
And that's a nice little option.
So the Smuggler, you got that direct from Corbin?
Yes, I did.
And how much was it? Because a lot of people are interested in that.
I believe it was around the 670 mark, somewhere in there. If you don't want to use a top box, which I rarely need that much space, it comes in handy to carry your nephew's hat, because obviously this will not fit in there. Just his wife's personal garments will fit there. That's all.
Very cool. So you said you also got a new phone mount in.
Got the new
testing the new X grip.
X mount.
How do you like it so far? Is it feel secure at least to you?
It does with the spider. This came with it.
Yeah, I like that. That's
rubber thing in it, and it holds it in place well.
They introduced that last year, and I think that made a big difference to people's feeling about it at least.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't fall out. An investment you don't want bouncing down the road.
Yeah, exactly. So what's your helmet of choice?
Right now I got a Schubert. It's a C3 flip face. Nice helmet. I'm pretty happy with it, I guess.
What did you have before that?
HJC.
So is this any noticeably different in the noise level to you?
Yeah, this is quieter.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. One thing, I don't like to wear sunglasses, so I've got one of these strips. I don't know if you can see that in the sun, but it
oh yeah,
gives you nice shade without having to wear glasses or put the flip face down.
Okay.
So, because I prefer to have a unshaded road ahead of me, and for tunnels like here, it's a big plus.
Gotcha.
You got a dark shield, you don't have to open it up.
And you showed me something that I had never even heard of before, these combo, I'm not even going to call them bar and weights because you said they're stock weight, but they're helmet locks. Those are freaking awesome. A lot of people want helmet locks on the FJR, and it's kind of ridiculous that a $17,000 bike doesn't come with them.
Yeah, these, they pop off. Put your helmet on there.
That is badass.
I've also used it when I had lots of luggage with my wife, where if you take your jacket and you slip it through the sleeve, slip the jacket on so it's bundled up right here, then put your helmet on, you can lock your jacket and your helmet at the same time.
Very cool. All right, well thanks man. We're gonna get on with this and get on the road. Up next we have Josh. Tell us about your ride, man.
2010 Yamaha R1. I'm not really into the customizing thing.
Okay. Well, looks like you bought it pretty customized.
Yeah, that's generally what I do.
Okay.
I find something that has what I want on it, and the only thing I've actually done to it is I've taken the cat out because it gets super hot.
I bet.
Sure R1 owners know this.
Because this one has the underseat exhaust, right?
Correct. And if you ask me, it's not from the exhaust underseat that cooks my berries, it's engine heat. That's just my opinion.
Okay.
But by putting the mid-pipe in, it was noticeably better. I'm not going to say it was a ton better, but it's better. So
as long as you can notice it.
It was worth the time and money that it took to get it done.
Yep. Have you gone through very many different tire selections on this yet?
No. I don't even remember what I had on it when I got it. I've got the Pirelli Diablos now.
Those are really popular.
Okay, I got a deal on them from Cycle Gear.
Okay.
I'm not a real big. I don't have my favorite tires. I try and get something that's decent. I ask for opinions, that kind of thing. Do a little research.
Yep.
That's generally how I go. I don't get the top of the line. Uncle Pat knows I'm cheap, so I get what I can afford.
Yeah, well, that's no joke with how fast motorcycle tires wear out.
Right.
It's freaking ridiculous.
Exactly.
What's your lid of choice today?
Shoei RF 1200.
Very good.
I really like it. I used to wear sunglasses all the time underneath the clear shield, and it never really bothered me. But I gave the Smoke to try.
Yeah.
I love not having to wear sunglasses anymore. So, I really enjoy it, and I think I'll probably always have a dark screen from here on in.
I should let you try my transition shield.
I've heard about them.
Oh my God. It's freaking awesome.
Yeah, I've seen videos.
It'll go between that, at worst, to clear, and you never even notice it.
Right.
It works.
And comes in handy if you're out past dark.
Yeah.
Which we generally aren't. We usually get back in time, but you never know.
Even going through here, I took it on my last trip. Going through the leaves and back into clearings, it's instant.
But to step back into the comment of
Being cheap?
He'll never pay the price.
That's the problem with it. It's a ridiculous price.
He's right. I have my limits, and my wife would agree.
That thing needs to be like $50. You know, nobody's going to buy it for 180.
Maybe in time.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
I think they're just paying for the licensing, but it does work. All right, very cool. Thanks, man.
You bet.
And we have Marcus with his very beautiful Aprilia.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, man.
2012 200 V4. First venture into the Italian bikes. Had 2 Beamers before that, and looking for something a little bit more sporting. Had an R1200S, which was definitely sporting before, but this with an extra 40 horse and a little lighter is a ton more fun. You know, as people do know, it's got decent power. Sound is the most intoxicating. That's what sold me at the end.
Oh yeah, and Marcus, he's just scrubbing in some new tires, right?
Yep,
And
new Metzlers.
He went down the road last night after he unloaded, and oh my God, that thing just sounds beautiful, especially in these.
It sells itself.
Yeah, it does. It was echoing through the valleys here, and oh, that was just gorgeous.
Intoxicating. It's hard not to enjoy that. So first run of Sport Tech M7s. See how those go. Had Pirelli Angel GTs, and
Which are very popular.
ran those. Got decent life, decent confidence on, but was looking to try out the 200 width rear tire, and most of the 200 width rear tires are selected manufacturers are making. Can get quite expensive over a 190. So wanted to see if handles any different. It definitely has a much fuller, rounder profile. So we'll see how well we get it over to the full edge. How much I get to use it this trip. But just acro exhaust, slip on, race ECU with it. Actually, I'm trying out a tuned map from a guy in Italy. See if I get a little bit more mid-range as he kind of tuned it for. So other than that, minor things, new handlebar for comfort, rear sets, reverse shift pattern, tail tidy, and BMW turn signals, which I took from the last Beamer. So worked out well, and a lot of people had, actually the reason I changed over was the stalks actually broke just from vibration, so good opportunity to change out the turn signals.
Were they a stiff stock or a rubber?
Stiff plastic, and they were brittle. So
maybe that's why so many are doing the rubber.
Yeah.
Never thought about that.
Right at the groove.
Huh.
So, other than that, runs warm. Don't take long sitting at a stop, so try not to do that too much. But liking the bike. Can't complain about the venture I've had so far. hasn't been totally perfect. Changed out a few gears already. Pulled the trans apart, and new shift forks, a few new gears inside. So far it's been alright.
Jeez.
Minor technicalities. So.
All right, very cool. Thank you very much. And now I think it's time to hit the road, right, guys?
Absolutely.
Road it is.
All right, so I'm going to be in their intercom for most of the day, but I will be popping in as I don't know what happens to bring you guys video. And this is our sweet little group. I'm going to be tagging along in the back, just kind of following. Pat made up some awesome routes for us for the whole week. We're going to start out today with the Dragon, and I don't know exactly what the plan is. Obviously, we're going to run it probably a few times and hang out, see what's going on. It's a Saturday, and school's in session, so I'm hoping it's going to be, you know, pretty much just cleared out, but we'll see. It's Saturday. Let's go.
Hey, just so you know, I'll be we'll be stopping often. I only get about 100 miles before the light comes on. The range is minimal.
Huh. Now I'm wondering if I'm recording and if their voice is going to come through in the video. Because I don't know if you guys just heard it, but Marcus was talking. And I'm recording, at least according to my remote here. This is a lot of new stuff for me. I've never been in a group intercom, never done a home-based vacation, never vacationed with guys I don't know. So this is an adventure. I like it. But I guess I'll find out when I get home how the recording worked here, and I'll go from there. If I miss out on this video, not a huge deal. Already done the Dragon, and I don't know if we're gonna do too much there other than hang out and just ride it a few times. So no big deal. But it's a pretty short ride. Where we are, it's, I don't know, 10 miles from everything. So it's literally just going 2 roads, and we're right there in the heart of the Dragon. Cherokee is straight up ahead. And we've got the Smoky Mountains about another 20 minutes down the road. We've got the Blue Ridge coming up from Cherokee going to Asheville. You've got the Moonshiners coming down the other way, pretty much behind us. We have the Cherahalla Skyway that will go from the Dragon. So you're really in the heart of it, even more so than the last place I stayed. I'm not even watching the route. I see it now. What we've got is a custom route that we're using. What is this? Pocket Earth Pro. And he made up the route, so hopefully it's going to be a lot of twisty back roads. That was somebody else chiming in, I think, testing the intercom. Looks like Josh. We've got Josh right in front of me. Then we've got Marcus, 2 up on the Aprilia. And then we have the other FJR with Pat up ahead. And I had my signal on because I'm trying to concentrate on too many things. Talking, looking at the waypoints, figuring out where we are, watching the road. Not a good thing. So I'm just gonna stop talking and eliminate one of those things. Oh, there's a beautiful view. Wow.
figure out who I got for numbers. Thank you. How you doing?
Good.
Good. Later. We don't usually talk a whole lot anyway, so it's just nice to have them just in case.
Yep.
And occasionally I'll miss my turn, so don't be alarmed. We're doing U-turn once in a while. Not very often, but once in a while it happens.
All right. Oh, and just so you guys know, I think you're on camera.
All right. Very cool. Is that a problem?
No.
Okay. All right. Talk to you later.
Man, I'll be honest with you guys. These guys ride harder than I do. I don't have the confidence yet in the roads. They've ridden these, I haven't. And they can ride. I don't know what it's coming through like on camera, but these are really tight corners. And these guys are doing a great job. Better than me. Absolutely. Sketchy. That was scraping a peg. So far, we've been stuck behind a semi. One car. I have to say, most of the cars and trucks here are awesome. They pull right over for you. It's very nice. Now we're stuck behind some Harleys. Back to the Dragon. Wow. Quite a crowd going on. Now Marcus has to stop for gas. He only gets about 100-mile range or so. And there's a cop. Funny, we stopped a while back and said, yeah, you guys can ride really well. I said, you know, there's a ton of cops on the Dragon, right? And he says, oh, we've never seen any cops on the Dragon. It'll be okay. Okay. Lunchtime.